sprechen, was für eine Beziehung er eigentlich zu dieser Stadt hat, in der wir uns hier gerade befinden. As we're in the center of Berlin, you've got a special relationship towards the city. Maybe you can just describe a little bit.
Yeah, no, I lived in Berlin briefly, a couple of times, once to make an album, and then another time when I worked at the Berlin Ensemble, and I stole the most beautiful boy from Berlin and brought him to New York, my beautiful boyfriend Jorn, and I know you're all very, very sad now that he's gone, but it works, you know, with the aesthetic here.
That's okay. You wrote a song about when you went to Berlin. It was called Going to a Town. What did you expect when you first got to Berlin then?
Well, it's funny because I originally, when I made my album Release the Stars, I came to Berlin thinking that it would be this very, very, you know, cutting edge, kind of underground, dark, industrial feel, you know, kind of a David Bowie Berlin or something like that, or Lou Reed Berlin. But I ended up wearing lederhosen all the time and going to Sanssouci and like hanging out in the Tiergarten and stuff with my boyfriend. And yeah, I was suddenly, I mean, I love Berlin very much, but it was also sort of this whole discovery of Germany, which happened at the same time, and it was so it actually became a very bright and cheery sort of papa experience. So I know I'm supposed to be all cool and like tired, but I find it very bright and cheerful here.
Ja, also ich versuche das mal zu übersetzen. Also Rufus ist nach Deutschland gekommen und dachte eigentlich, Berlin sei diese dunkle Stadt David Bowie Ende der 70er Jahre, und am Ende ist er dann quasi im Märchenwald gelandet, hat nur noch Lederhosen getragen, und für ihn war das eher so eine Erfahrung, die sehr fröhlich war und hell und schön. Er hat hier seinen Freund kennengelernt, den er dann uns aber entführt hat nach New York. Ja, und where do you like to go in Berlin then?
Well, I went to Borchards today and had my Spargel, which smelled great in the bathroom afterwards. I'm like, I'm cleaning myself up. And then I went to, I bought this sweater today.
Wow.
Where was this? What does it say back there? It said Claudia...
Claudia Skoda.
Yeah, that was good. Very nice. And I also like going to... where else do I like going?
Dussmann?
Yeah, oh yeah, I love it here. I love it here. It's great here. I go here a lot, yes.
So, and you worked for the Berliner Ensemble as well. What was that like?
It was incredible. It was very when I went looking for the kind of dark, you know, brooding, depressing Berlin experience the first time with Release the Stars, I didn't get it. But then when I came to work at the Berlin Ensemble, I got it because it was March. Berlin really reacts strongly to the seasons, and it was dark winter or early spring, and it was, you know, working with Robert Wilson and in that incredible building with all of that history, the Brechtian vibe, and it was the hardest thing I ever did, and also in a weird way probably the most satisfying because just to my experience working with the theater in Germany, you really understand that that a lot of the revolutions that didn't happen in this country, perhaps politically, like in America or in France, kind of really happened in the theater. The theater here is so important, and so much is played out in the theater that isn't played out in real life here. So it was very intense and very fulfilling, but hard too, but good.
Also Rufus hat fürs Berliner Ensemble